welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AB. Right next to me on the couch is my wonderful executive producer and co-host,
Jordan.
Next to him, I have my wonderful co-host,
Omar.
You sound like one of those luchadores, man, like the luchador announcer type fucking dudes.
Omar. How do luchadores sound?
You're just blowing out people's ears right now.
It's okay.
They're gonna
How
tune
loud
out.
is it?
They're gonna tune out as soon as you fucking did that.
Fuck this, dude.
Fuck, this guy's too much, man. His
I need
energy's
the-
off the charts.
I need the mic, man. I'm not the
You
mic.
need
I need
headphones.
headphones. I have
Get
no
yourself
idea
a
what's
nice
going
little
on.
$15 pair of headphones. These were like fucking $9 or something like that.
I mean, I have good ones at my house. I just don't bring them
just
for
bring
some
them and leave
reason.
them here.
They feel cool too, like the big headphones, big noise canceling
You feel
ones.
official. Like me and
They
Gio
feel
are doing
amazing.
something. Here.
Yeah.
We're doing work.
You feel no, but y'all's aren't big enough.
Yeah, ours is little.
Ours
You
are
gotta
little.
get the big boys. You gotta get the 8 miles.
Yeah.
The 8 miles.
You gotta sit on the bus and you gotta write fucking vomit on my sweater already.
Man, guys, I had a fucking crazy week, man. So
Oh shit.
we started the week out. So like, what I like to do after work is like I like to work out and then take my dog for like a walk or a run or whatever, right? So recently we've been taking him on like because we have a huge reservoir behind our house, so we've been taking him out there and like letting him off leash because there's no people around or animals or anything. So it's just grass, and he'll just run along the grass with us. And so we go to take him out Monday, and we see these two dogs outside. A little white one that looks really like dirty. It almost looks like a little Shih Tzu. And then we see a Rottweiler. Like she's big. It's like a girl Rottweiler. She's like honestly 75 pounds. She's a big
God
dog.
damn.
She's bigger than my dog.
Boys are scary too.
They're scary looking dogs, but they're really friendly. And they're coming up to my dog and they're being friendly to my dog. There's no bad interactions. Like they're really getting along. So we're taking my dog for a walk. These dogs don't have a leash, so they look like they escaped from somebody's yard, or we don't know where they came from. So they follow us. They're following us the whole walk. And the white one eventually like wanders off into somebody's backyard or something. He just wanders off from us. But the Rottweiler stays with us, and she's getting along with my dog. They're like playing, they're running around, and she follows us back to our house. And then we're just like, "Fuck, what are we supposed to do about this dog?" She has no collar, but she has a harness on, but she has no collar or anything.
Oh shit.
She has a lot of like eye boogers and shit, so you can tell she's been out for a
Ew.
long time. And funny enough, I had seen her posted on because we have like an HOA app, like for an HOA board for everybody who lives in the neighborhood. I'd seen her posted like a month ago.
Like
this-
someone missing a dog or someone saying I found a dog?
Like somebody saying I found this dog.
Mm.
So
Oh,
my
okay.
thing I think is that somebody dumped her. I don't know 100%, but I'm pretty sure somebody dumped this dog.
Damn, with a harness?
Yeah. So
Yeesh.
somebody owned her, I guess, and they just dumped her out here because it's a big, like I said, it's a big reservoir. So there's a lot of land out here. So they probably just come out here and dumped her because there's been a lot of dumped dogs around this area before. So that's my theory at least. So I let her in the backyard, and then we like somewhat adopt this dog for like 2 days. Where like we get connected to her and shit. Like she's really gentle with us. Like when you pet her, she's like really gentle and like she didn't want to leave my side.
Oh,
Shit.
what a sweet
Man.
dog.
Yeah, we had her in the backyard and then like in the garage because I didn't want her inside the house. Also because my dog kept trying to fuck her, bro.
like mounting her? He was getting on
Yes!
top of her?
He
trying
mounted
to
her like at least 10 times.
What was she doing? Was she about it?
She was not about it. She wasn't getting aggressive, but she was like, oh, like she did not want to
Yeah,
fuck
she's
him.
like, get off me.
She was like, yeah, she was like, get off me. And he just kept, we had to cage his ass, and he was crying and shit.
I'll
and, like,
bite your dick off.
Yeah, you brought
He was
pussy
like-
into the house and you said no. You
yeah,
can't have it.
cock blocking his ass, bro.
I'll remove those balls.
This is my
one-
last few weeks with these balls, and
Bro, it was so bad we couldn't have them outside in the backyard together. Like I'd have to have her in a different area than him because I couldn't have her out there with him because he tried to keep fucking her.
yeah.
So
and
I want-
eventually she would have got pissed probably.
Oh yeah, so he was out there and he was like trying to fuck her, and I was like trying to grab him and pull him inside, and he didn't like that, and he was like, "Arr." And then this motherfucker bites my hand,
Oh no!
not
A
like
bad
hard,
one?
not like hard, but he gave me like a little,
Like get away.
and I was like, "Bro, get the fuck out of here!"
You're like,
I
bro, you're
fucking-
scaring the hoes away.
I know, he's scaring the whole. I left his ass outside and I brought her in and I put her in the garage,
Oh,
and then I brought him in and
That's funny.
I put him in his cage and caged his ass and yelled at him.
Oh my god.
And I was like, dude, this guy really bit me for cock blocking him.
scolded him. Yeah,
Fucking ridiculous.
that's why you gotta fucking neuter him, dude.
I
'Cause
know.
they'll do
Yeah.
crazy things like that.
We have his shit planned for 3 weeks from now.
Damn.
He's neutering, bro. They're gonna take his nuts.
You just
Oh,
he just
man.
guaranteed it too with that bite.
Oh, bro, hell yeah.
Yeah, those nuts are coming with me.
So we have this dog for the next like 2 days, and she spends the night. And I have her outside spending the night, and then I'll put her like in the garage during the day, and then like I'll let her out and like I'll walk around with her. But like, she did not want to leave my side. Like my girlfriend would come home, she wouldn't want to leave her side either, and she was like really gentle when you pet her. She would like receive the affection really well, and like really just friendly, like a really sweet dog. And we like post her all over like Facebook, and we post her on the HOA board and Instagram, everything.
Like, whose dog is this?
First, whose dog is this? And then we realized that it was probably dumped, so
Yeah.
it's not going to be anybody's dog. So we're at this point we're trying to give it away. And you would think people would want a dog, which we hit up all the shelters. They're at capacity,
Yeah.
so they can't take the dog. So like, fuck, what do we do?
It's a big dog too. You got to have like a certain person that wants that dog.
Everybody wants the puppies or they want the small dogs. They don't
Yeah.
want a big dog like a 75-pound Rottweiler. So we eventually, some dude on Facebook hits up my girlfriend because she'd posted it. I don't know how he sees it. And he's like, oh, okay, I'll take the dog. My cousin's been wanting a dog, so I'm going to come pick it up. And we're like, my cousin, I want to come pick it up and meet it. And we're like, all right, whatever. So, like, we're kind of sketched out by the guy because he just has a bunch of, like, no offense to people who smoke weed, but he has a bunch of, like, weed shit posted on his page.
Well, he fits the profile of who would want a Rottweiler.
Yeah.
So we're like, all right, well, I don't know. I'm not going to judge this guy. I know a lot of people that smoke weed, and they're fine people.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'm not going to judge this guy.
Just had a holiday.
Maybe
You
he's
can't post
decent
all the
dude.
pics though. Yeah, that's a different lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a different life. Bro, he had a picture of a monkey getting high on his page as his profile pic.
That's
Well,
how old is he?
I don't know. So we agreed to meet this guy. He drives out from Channelview, which is like an hour and 25
Oh,
minutes.
far.
this guy is disgusting.
yeah, it's
bro,
up to
listen,
no good. All right, let's hear it.
We meet him at this park. We obviously didn't want him to come to our house. Fuck that.
Give
we
me your address.
Yeah, no. We meet him at a nearby park, and he's with his like little brother, and he just looks. I hate to be mean, but this guy looks gross. Like he has really long, unkempt hair. He's fat and he smells. And he's one of those smokers. Like you ever see people whose fingertips are like really like bright orange or like dark?
Oh shit.
That's how you know they smoke a lot.
Yeah.
His fingertips are really dark. He has like a hole in his shirt.
What the fuck?
Okay, that's a different level of
He
dirty.
looks dirty.
This guy's
right?
just getting his life together. He's like, I need a dog.
He's a dog
He's friendly,
now.
right? He doesn't even really like pet her or anything. And I'm just telling him like, yeah, she's a sweet dog. Like what is it for you? And he's like, oh, it's for my cousin. My cousin had a Rottweiler and she died. And I was like,
Aw.
okay, that's sad. And he was like, he has another male dog there or something like that. He just mentioned that. And then I was like, here to meet her. And I was like, I didn't think about it. And then we just gave her to him. And then we were driving away. We were like, fuck, that guy's probably gonna fucking breed her or some shit. Like we didn't get any information. And he told us that they had a female Rottweiler previously who died.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And they have a male. His cousin has a male.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, dude, this guy probably took this poor dog, and I'm like, me and my girlfriend are like, fuck, like, what did we just do?
Nah, man. You can't think about it like that. Because
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
what are you supposed to do? You can't, like, really vet people, and then you can't have the Rottweiler forever here in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like we did what we could. Like in the moments that she was here, we treated her really well. Like we gave her like my dog's food, like good ass fucking food. We gave her water. We gave her a lot of affection. We're really like nice to her and played with her and shit. It's
And
like,
in all honesty, no matter who you gave it to, you're probably gonna be like, okay, damn, what did we just do?
Yeah.
of course.
Like, how many times are you really gonna be like, wow, we did the right thing here and gave it to the best person available? It's
That's
like,
true.
You never know.
Unless someone pulls up with, like, a bumper sticker that says, I love Rottweilers, and, like, it's like a super nice, like, 50-year-old white mom.
Or it's like a 500-pound white lady. Then I'm like, yeah, she's gonna take good care of that.
I'm going
dog.
to take care of you, baby. Yeah.
I'm gonna take care of this little baby. You best
I mean,
believe.
I hope they're not just trying to breed it to sell puppies, but at the end of the day,
That dude sounds like he's breeding.
Oh,
It
bro,
sounds
he
like
looked
it.
gross, guys. He smelled too.
He has a hole in
oh,
it. A hole in your shirt is like on purpose.
you never know though.
Big
Some
hole.
people like that look like that. They love these dogs.
That is very
They love
true.
the fuck out of these dogs. Some people that breed dogs love the dogs too.
That is true.
I guess it's just the act of it is bad because like bad puppies come out sometimes. And, like, what do you do with them? And now you have too many puppies. What if people don't want the last two? What do you do with them?
The mom just gets treated like a fucking like a cow, bro. Like
Yeah.
she's just there to get pregnant. And they just keep getting her pregnant, and then like they die after they have too many litters. Like it's heavy on their body.
Let's go find that motherfucker.
What if they
Let's go
breed-
make sure he's good. Let's go peek through the window, dude. Let's see what's going on.
We've been messaging the guy like, hey, can you send us some pictures? Like we want an update. Hasn't responded.
Oh, that dog
Oh.
is. Oh, but
I hope it's not.
I
fucked,
hope
though.
not, bro.
Even if she is getting bred, I mean, hopefully it's still like a decent household. And just because the
Yeah.
other dog died doesn't mean they like murdered it, you know. But
I know,
I
but
guess you never know.
I just didn't ask the questions that I probably thought. It's because I've never done anything like that before, so I
Yeah.
didn't know what the protocol is. I didn't
I
know.
mean,
if-
you didn't
like,
know. You didn't know.
What do I
Yeah.
ask this guy?
Yeah.
Like, how do I vet him? I don't know. I've never done this.
And I bet the feeling hit you hardest when you saw him in person.
Yeah.
So now you're like, I'm in the moment, like, but I do got to get rid of the dog.
And the guy drove an hour and 30 minutes to get here. Like I was
Yeah.
like,
I would like to
fuck, man.
think someone would do that, wouldn't just like fuck the dog over, you know? I would like to think.
My brain is going to
I
bad.
don't know.
It's just because when you said channel view, it changed my whole scope of the situation.
They are, yeah, shit gets a
Channel
little
View
fucked
is
up
over.
in these rural Texas towns.
They're right by the ship channel.
Yeah, channel view's not like rural. It's like it's Houston
It's
still.
in the thick of the city, but it's right by the
Yeah.
ship channel.
But it's like on the outskirts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My family has like some apartments out there. So
You
Really?
murdered that
Yeah.
dog, AB. No, I'm just kidding.
Chill out, man. Don't put that on me.
Nah,
that
dude.
dog is in the ship channel right now.
It is what it is, bro. When I was about to try to catch that dog in the parking lot, I was going to try to take it to a shelter. It's like,
Yeah.
over there they could just get euthanized. Like, you have no idea.
And then think about it, like, what if you would have sold the dog or some shit? It's like, okay, what does it say about you?
That's true. And
Like,
Yeah.
it's not an easy situation for anybody.
And hey, man, we tried with these fucking bitch ass shelters, but like we're at capacity. Like, fuck you, motherfucker.
It's a dogdemic out there, bro. People do not want no dog from the pound. No shelter.
Dogdemic.
They
It's
don't,
a
yeah.
dogdemic.
Especially not a dog, especially not a Rottweiler.
Nobody with no big ass Rottweiler from the shelter. That
This
means
is
it's
true.
like, oh, it probably bit somebody.
Yeah, that's scary shit, bro. Bringing like a stranger dog into your home,
Bro,
a giant dog
yeah.
that could bite you in your
And
sleep and kill you.
I kept thinking, like, man, maybe does she have fucking like rabies or something? Like, I don't know if this dog has her shots. I don't
You
know
don't
anything
know.
about this dog. I just
Yeah.
had her because I had just seen her posted on the fucking HOA site, so other people had like had her for a bit too, and then she like ran away or escaped their backyard.
Yeah.
So I was like, she must be friendly to people then. I don't know, man.
Yeah, because somebody would have, like, if she was biting people or something, they would have got rid of it.
Yeah, they would have called.
They would have found a way to make sure the dog left the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I've learned that's the only time Houston Animal Control pulls up when it's
Exactly.
dangerous.
When
If it's not dangerous, they'll like immediately Because I've had several times where I've tried to call them to like pick up a dog or something like that. Like I'm with a dog or like a cat or I see a dog in the same area, whatever, and they're like, "Is it dangerous? Is it like causing harm to anybody or whatever?" And like I could tell, like in the tone of their voice, that they're just like, "Oh, okay, fuck this.
Yeah, they don't
They're
give a
like-
fuck.
Let
Yeah,
me get
I don't
off the
give a
phone
fuck.
as soon as I can
To
because
be
I'm not
honest, the
dealing with
cops
this."
don't give a fuck unless it's like a big deal.
Yeah,
Even with people, they don't give a shit. Like,
yeah,
oh,
low key.
oh, this guy was loud in the swimming pool. Oh, that's y'all's problem, bro.
I'll be there in 3 days, maybe. I hope you're still there.
There's a party going on next door, and I want you to come and stop it. It's too loud. They come like 5 hours later when the party's done.
They don't
Nah.
give a fuck.
But you did what you could,
Yeah,
and
man.
you treated it nicely for the days that you had it.
Yeah.
And hopefully, this dude's just a pothead who loves his dog, who's like
I-
gonna let it sleep in the bed with him and stuff like
I
that.
fucking hope so, man. I mean, anyways, what's going on in you guys' lives, man? Fucking crazy
Oh my
week.
God.
Tough moral dilemmas, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking dogs, stray animals, man.
I know.
I used to tell myself, this sounds like morbid. I swear to God, I used to tell this to people. I told this to my parents, like for years, that when I got rich, which I inevitably will, disgustingly filthily rich, where I don't have to work and I could just like start up organizations
Oh yeah.
for profit or nonprofit, I'm gonna run around a truck and euthanize dogs. Euthanize and euthanize old dogs.
I thought you were gonna say like rescue them and take them to a farm.
Okay, no.
You said you want to pull up like a Terminator, bro. You want to pull up and murder these dogs.
Get in the car. I'm gonna pull like a Nazi doctor. No, I mean no. Okay, that's the wrong way to say that. If I have enough money in the world, I would open up a sanctuary. But I meant like,
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking you was gonna say.
but there's a lot of bro. There's too many stray dogs
You're-
out there.
You're gassing them out.
I put them all in a room. We get 30 at a time, and we fucking.
Yo, think about the people that applying for that job. Like, oh, I get to go around and kill dogs all day.
We're doing them by gun today. Firing range. No, but I mean, there's just too
Oh
many
my
dogs, bro.
God.
There's too many dogs. Like, I don't even know how you solve the problem that we have, because when people dump dogs, then they end up fucking. They have babies. Like 2 of the babies survive, and then they end up fucking, and it just keeps going.
I don't think you can. I think it's at a point where people are like, even when they breed dogs, they just breed so many, and they don't know what to do with all of them, so they just let some of them out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and some of them are born with deformities or whatever the
Exactly.
fuck, and you know.
They end up wandering. Somebody just takes them and drops them off in the forest or something and just leaves them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know y'all have seen those fucked up French bulldogs.
Oh man.
Have y'all been
I
seeing
haven't
like
seen
some
them.
of the pictures of like the Bad Batch, the Bad Batch ones,
The Rumpelstiltskins?
the Rumpelstiltskins,
No
dude?
way.
Bro, they look like Dobby. They look like it's fucked up, bro. They can barely like hold their heads up, and like they
Dude.
look like they're wearing the baggiest sweater you've ever seen.
Oh Jesus.
I'm going to say something right now. If you own a French Bulldog, you're a bad person.
You kind of are.
You're a
Agreed.
bad person.
You pay
kinda are.
$2,000 for something that's going to suffer its entire life, pretty much.
Dude.
Even
Yeah.
though you treat it well, it's going to suffer like living, just breathing and like digesting and shit.
They
It's
are
going to be
in
suffering.
constant pain.
Yeah, their
every
whole
day.
lives because they're bred to have like no noses. And
Yeah.
what like the fat little bodies and stubby little legs. Like that's bad for your joints.
Yeah.
And like in Asia, it's really popular to breed like those little stubby like cats too.
Oh,
but the
yeah.
rest of their body is still the same size, but their legs are like half
super
the
small.
size they normally are.
Yeah.
It fucks with their joints,
And
and
then
they get
when-
older, and they get arthritis
When
and
they
shit.
can't walk anymore, they take them to the market and they skin them and sell them to
They
eat.
skin them and something, they buy a new one.
Yeah, nice little wet market like where COVID started.
Oh God.
We're bad people, man. We're bad people. We don't have enough sympathy for animals. These like fur factories and stuff like that. That's like when people. I applaud the people that dump the the blood on the
Chill
rich
out,
people's
man.
mink
Hey,
coats. I
chill
do,
out, man. If I'm
I
wearing
do,
a
man.
if I'm wearing a fucking fly ass minked out coat, somebody drops some red blood
Buy
on there.
a fake one. Why you gotta buy real 30?
That is
Nah,
30 little chinchillas have to live in a cage and die in a cage.
I want it to smell like the real thing.
If it ain't real, get it off.
I want to feel like a chinchilla.
I want to feel like
Yeah,
no, I agree. I don't really give a fuck about like a chinchilla. Like you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to wear that myself. Like I wouldn't care
Yeah.
about wearing. I just wear a fake one. You know,
Just
what I
buy
mean? I
like
don't
the
give a
most
shit.
expensive faux leather you've ever seen. Like you wouldn't know the difference.
I don't chill
Yeah.
out. That's a big difference.
Faux leather?
Faux leather versus real leather. That's a difference.
But if you put
100%.
in the
I've
money, like I don't know how much a mink coat goes for, but if you put in the same amount of money that you would put into one of those into a regular faux coat, with, like it has to come out good, right?
Yeah,
It's
those
gotta.
are probably fine, but leather is different. I can definitely tell the difference between like fake leather and real leather. Like when I'm wearing it, when I'm smelling it, 100%.
Isn't it better to have a fake leather coat than a real leather one?
I think real leather lasts longer, right?
real leather lasts longer.
But it
You have to
fucking
treat
dehydrates.
it.
You can't clean it,
treat
though.
it, but it's like they're nice ass fucking jackets. Like a
Oh.
real leather or like real leather boots or real leather or like anything. It just
I don't know.
it
Anything
has like
leather.
that look and that smell to it that I like it personally.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have any real leather either. I've tried so many times to buy leather jackets and denim jackets just to want to look cool. I just can't do it, man.
Plus,
they don't look right on
Yeah,
me.
they never fit.
It's
They
90,
don't
it's
look right.
90 degrees, like 8 months out of the year here.
It's so
you can
fucking
never
hot here.
wear
Bro.
a fucking leather jacket.
You are lying right now.
That's 90 degrees.
Well, not a
8
leather
months
jacket,
out of the year.
but like a denim jacket, you could wear it a lot.
You
a
can wear
denim jacket
No.
more frequent, but leather is different.
Leather is
Leather's
different.
You
You're
can wear
gonna
that bitch for 3 months. That's
Yeah.
it. And
Yeah.
you better get use out of it for those 3 months.
You're gonna be heated wearing that leather jacket all the
You
time.
better wear that shit every fucking day.
No, this fucking state sucks, man. This
Man.
fucking state and this city sucks ass.
Bro, speaking of
It's too hot.
Speaking of things sucking and being heated, did you guys hear about fucking Frank Ocean?
Wow, that was a segue.
That
I
was
was
a
trying
really
to figure
good
out how to
segue.
do it, but I didn't know how to do it.
Dude, for Frank Ocean,
That son of a bitch.
he's supposed to be he's piece of shit. He's the big headliner at Coachella, right? People are paying thousands of dollars. The guy hasn't performed live in years. They're paying thousands of dollars just to go see him. Like they want to go see the other bands, but most people are paying just to see him.
Yeah.
There's people who like they take out loans and shit, and people sell shit just to go fucking see this guy. They pull up. He fucking.
You should not be taking
Yeah,
out a
you
loan to go
shouldn't be
to.
doing that.
That's a
You
bad.
need to
that's
get
a bad
your life
financial system.
together.
The people do that shit though, right? People
They
are
do
fucking
crazy
stupid.
people.
So he shows up late, first of all.
Yeah.
And throughout the whole performance, like he's not really singing. He just has the music playing, and he's just like dancing around, like
Yeah,
the
like
whole
you would do in a
time.
video,
Like he's
you would
doing a video,
in a selfie
right?
video.
And he has like at one point it cuts off, and there's like 15 minutes of like a dance hall version or some shit of his music, and then he has like a video of like a security guard twerking or something like that,
What the hell?
and then he's just fucking like rambling for like 10 minutes about some shit, and then he's like, "Oh, it's curfew, we gotta go," and then he
Yeah.
fucking leaves. People are pissed. Everybody online is like, "Yo, fuck this dude."
Did they boo him?
No, I don't
No,
think
they
people
didn't boo
booed
him.
him, but like
People were probably
afterwards-
just so happy to see him for the seconds that they did.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about that? Like when an artist does that shit to people,
It
do you think
sucks,
they
man.
owe the fans anything?
I love Frank Ocean. Blonde is one of my favorite albums ever.
Yeah.
But that's a fucked up thing to do. Because like
move.
you said, like Frank Ocean hasn't performed in years. So people are going there specifically to go see him. You know what I mean? Like he's supposed to be headlining this thing. How amazing is that? Like you love this artist. He's finally going to perform after so long, and it's at Coachella, and he's headlining it. You're like, holy shit, I need to go to this. You get tickets, and you go, and that's what happens? That sucks, man. I think, and then he was like, something about his album, like saying, like, I'm not here, like, to promote my album because it doesn't exist, or it might exist. Like, basically leaving it up in the air.
He was like, I'm not going to say there's not an album, but there could be an album. But there's not an album.
Oh,
or
Just
man.
something.
say it, bro.
Yeah.
Just tell us the truth. If you're not working on the album, just say that. Now you got people tugging on people's dicks like that.
I know, man. That's all right, Joe, what do you think, Gio?
Obviously, he shouldn't have did this.
It's fucked up.
But what did you expect?
What do you mean? What
It
did you
is
expect?
Frank
Frank
Ocean.
Ocean is the best scammer in the music business
Yeah.
ever.
He's
Either
too
way,
chill.
bro,
He doesn't
like,
care.
You would
He
think
doesn't give a
he'd
fuck.
you'd think he'd have some respect for his fans to put on at least a
Respect?
half decent show, bro.
Hell, he don't give a fuck about his fans.
Maybe he thought that this would be enough. Like, this is cool. Like, I stepped out. They saw me. They took their pictures. They're going to be talking about me on the internet. I don't know.
I think he's out of touch, and I think that because apparently there was a rumor that he was supposed to have like people ice skating like
Yeah.
during the set.
They
but
built
then
like
he
a
told
whole
him-
rink.
Yeah, they built like a
Spent
whole rink.
hundreds of thousands of
They-
dollars.
None
had
of it
to
was
get
used?
No, none of it was
They
used.
had to get permits and shit. Like
Yeah.
they had to get it, make sure it was okay.
They had to get dancers and shit, like people who could
Yeah.
figure
the
skate.
intern that did that, what the fuck, Frank? What the fuck?
And then like a couple days before or the day before, he said no.
He's like, I don't want to do it anymore.
So they came out late because he had to melt all the shit out.
It's fucking
They had to
idiot.
melt the ice.
insane, dude.
That's
So-
crazy talk.
That's some diva shit.
And then he said he hurt his ankle a couple of days before.
Oh, what a
whatever.
bitch! Fuck his ankle.
He said that to save himself at the end, I think.
Yeah, a little bit.
Bro.
I'm not going to say like I'm on his side or whatever, but I'm like, bro, what did you honestly expect?
I expected if I'm paying hundreds of dollars, probably thousands with the flight,
Yeah.
you're gonna fucking perform for me, dude.
I think,
I don't- Not from Frank Ocean, bro. That's just my
That's
viewpoint on
disappointing,
it. I do
man.
get why people are like, okay, I'm going to go like whatever. I love Frank Ocean. I'm going to go see this motherfucker because I don't know what's going to happen. But for me, I'm like, bro, it's Frank Ocean.
I hear
You
that.
saw what he did to Sony? So you think he going to treat you well?
What did he do to Sony?
He fucking gave him a fake album and then released Blonde. That's what the whole
didn't know
endless
about that?
thing.
Because they didn't want to like approve Blonde?
No, so he took the money that so Apple wanted to get an exclusive album from him.
Okay.
So Blonde became the exclusive album.
Mm-hmm.
I think they became the exclusive album. And then he made it. No, Endless
he
was
made
the exclusive one.
He made Endless first because he was.
Yeah.
He
he made them at the
Endless-
same time.
No,
good song.
So this is what happened. He made Endless because Apple wanted one more album out of him. Apple,
No,
and his record
Apple
label.
Apple wasn't his label. Apple was
Who was his
an
label?
outside. His label is Def Jam.
So whoever Def Jam, they wanted
Yeah.
one more album out of him, and he was like, "All right, I'll give you one." And he gave them this Endless album, which is
Yeah.
like it's good, but it's a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of like
It's a visual album.
visual
It's a bunch of
album. There's like
bullshit.
45-second songs. There's songs that are like a minute, and he's kind of just rambling here or there. He sings on some of them. It's not horrible, but it's not great.
Yeah.
Literally the next day, he drops Blonde, which is like a whole coherent album on his own like record label that's backed by Apple.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
What a.
So he
that's-
got so
That's a fire thing
he
to do.
took the money that Def Jam gave him to make Blonde, I
Yes.
believe, and then he ran off with like $12 million or something like that.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, it's not a fire thing to do. Yeah, because this label, he basically fucked the label. So he gave them a shitty project, said, all right, this is it, took the money. Now that he has no obligation to them, he released his own album and kept all the proceeds, basically.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a little fucked up.
It's a smart business move.
So what do you expect from Coachella?
Yeah, I mean, Frank Ocean's never really been much of a performer, so I can kind of see what you mean, Gio. It's like, what do you expect? And then this is such like a stressful situation for the guy, probably. I don't think he knew what he was really getting himself into doing all this.
I think he knew 100% what
And
he
then
was
You
doing.
think he just, that's a
and
quick
he don't
check.
give a fuck.
And then he backed out of the because there's supposed to be 2 weekends, and he backed
He
out of the
backed
second
out.
weekend.
I saw that today. I didn't even know he did it until today.
He backed out, and then they're like, "All right, we'll get Blink 182 instead." Can you imagine that, bro? I'm paying $1,400 to go to this gay ass festival, and I like Blink 182, I do, but now I have to watch Blink 182 as a headliner.
And it's a substitute for Frank Ocean, who is a
Come on,
completely
bro.
different sound.
I like all the small things like any other guy, but I can't. Come on, I'm gonna go there to listen to that.
Man, I'm gonna just say, do not buy them tickets for one person. That's all. That's my whole Coachella thing. Coachella to me it's cool. It's not my favorite festival of all the festivals, but I don't know. I think it's a little overrated.
I don't think I'd like a festival
Seems a little bit.
atmosphere. I feel like it'd be too much, too many people. I feel and I
Too
feel
much
like
going on.
Too much going on. That's
Too many
what
people I
feel.
want to see.
Like I
Yeah.
think I prefer a concert to a festival.
Yeah, festivals is
the
just
whole
too much.
camping thing. I don't think I'd really be in. I like camping, but I don't think I'd like to do it out there in the desert like that.
And
you
those
know?
people were standing out for like they were waiting for Frank for like 3 hours.
yes,
to be close to the
hours.
stage.
Yes, hours.
Yeah,
Man.
Coachella doesn't seem like it's for me. Half the people seem like they're just not my cup of tea. Like I wouldn't like to be, or you just hear like annoying conversations around you nonstop.
Yeah.
A bunch of because the only people going are probably richer people.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You'd be surprised.
That's true. You would be
You'd be
surprised.
surprised.
yeah, because we know a few people that went to
That's true.
Coachella.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be
You know several
mingling. You're gonna be mingling with a lot of rich people too.
I know some
Yeah.
people that went that's not gonna make rent next month.
Oh, that's crazy.
But that's just what I'm saying. But
That's where the loans come
Yeah.
out. Yeah,
to go to Coachella.
took out that credit card. They're gonna be paying that shit off on Klarna.
and they didn't even see
Wild.
Frank Ocean. That's
Klarna.
crazy.
Buy it now, pay it later. Oh my god.
Damn, yeah, it's what a weird thing, huh? Like these artists, how we put them on such a high pedestal, and not even the pedestal. It's like we love what they make. Like you
Yeah.
love the songs. Like if I could say something to Frank Ocean, I would tell him, please make an album.
Yeah.
It's weird how these people. I don't know. What do you say? Like, do you think that they're owed? Do you think we're owed anything? Like as fans, I mean, this is a person. He might not want to make any music. He might just feel like I got enough money. Why do I need to do this?
He shouldn't have agreed to a performance if he's not going to perform.
But to me,
That's what I think.
Yeah.
If he's agreeing to be the headliner of a show, I want a performance. I don't want bullshit.
Yeah.
I do
paid-
understand that.
I paid money.
I get that.
What do they
That's
do
fair, man.
in those situations when he like
They
backs
can't
out?
do-
They, don't do anything,
anything,
right?
bro. They can't
You
do
just got to
anything.
try to enjoy it.
You just have to eat it.
They probably just get because there's contracts and shit. So there's probably a contract like if you do half of the show and you don't do the other half, you do get the money. You don't get the money. So he
Yeah.
probably got like half or what, some shit like that. You know.
He for sure got his first weekend.
Yeah, they paid him by weekend. He probably got some money out of it. That's all I know. He probably got some money.
Oh,
and he
yeah.
was like, fuck it, whatever.
If Frank Ocean's involved, he got paid.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if anybody else got paid, but he got paid.
I bet Blink-182 was so hyped.
Oh yeah, good for them though, man.
They're, they're probably there already.
Backed out. He's like, oh, they were just waiting for the call in case it came. All right, guys, we're gonna offer you a fucking $10 million. Show up.
I mean, I do understand why people are upset, but to me, there are some people that I hold high regard for as like a performer. Frank is not there. Frank doesn't deserve a headline show at Coachella to me.
Yeah, he's not enough of a
Really?
performer.
He's not there. He's
The
not
music is good, but man, it would be really cool to see him if he's really singing, if he's really showing off those pipes in person. Actually, that would be really
there.
cool.
If he really gave a
amazing.
fuck and did like a real Blonde and Nostalgia Ultra and all that shit, like he did it for real, that would be amazing.
Did
But
he ever
never
do
has.
that?
He never really. He's done it maybe one time.
Like he didn't go on tour for Blonde, did
He
he?
didn't go on tour for Blonde at all.
I don't
How
think so.
crazy
He
is
don't.
that,
He
bro?
didn't go on tour for his album that he has on his own label.
His
This
album
motherfucker don't care about Coachella.
it did so well. You know how much money he could have made on a tour?
Maybe some people are just
so
not-
much money.
Maybe he has anxiety or something. He's not into the whole tour thing.
I mean, it seems very scary.
I think he does not care about music, like for real, or at least releasing it and the whole performative aspect of it. I just think he doesn't care.
Maybe
Shit's a hobby, dude. He's just talented.
Maybe he's just so good at it. He's like whatever. Like when artists have been like drawing for like think about it. Somebody's been drawing since they're 2 years old and they're like 50 something years old. They're probably
Yeah.
an expert drawer. Like artists, they know what they're doing. They're so bored that they're just like I'm gonna experiment with other shit because like this drawing shit is I'm done. I've
Yeah.
done it for so many years. It's whatever.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. This man walked away from millions and millions of dollars. Probably so many different scenarios of people trying to come to him to try to make an album, try to go on tour, to try to sell merch, something.
He don't care.
He didn't give a shit. Dude, he released merch, and I have a coworker who bought one of the shirts. The shirt was like $60. And they had to pay for like $25 shipping, like overnight shipping.
What the fuck?
They
What's on
sold
the
out
shirt?
quick as shit. It's a cool looking shirt. Wait, what'd you say?
What's on the shirt?
It's what the fuck is on it? It says something along the front, and then it has like some sort of symbol on the side. It's not like really super flashy or anything like that. It has like some pink writing on it. It doesn't say Blonde. It doesn't say anything like that. I forgot what it says.
Probably Homer or something.
Something worldwide or some bullshit like that. It's a cool shirt, but that's way too much money.
Ridiculous.
And that's like the first merch I think he's released like in a long time.
Oh, and he had the dick rings.
He was selling dick rings.
Yeah.
Fucking Frank Ocean,
That's
man.
crazy.
This man is not serious.
This fucking guy, dude. How? He can make so much money, bro. A joint album with him and Tyler would do so well, probably.
He don't care at all.
He didn't give a shit, dude. How has Tyler been making... Tyler is the only one who kept up with doing things. And
Yeah.
Jasper, kind of.
From Art Future.
From Odd Future.
Earl does music
Earl
still.
does music.
But Earl does music that he knows people won't like. Earl, you know what I mean? Earl does music he likes.
And
Earl doesn't make music that we're going to like.
and I like that
he knows it,
I like
too.
that he experiments though.
Yeah. He's too
That was
experimental.
the best way of saying that.
Yeah, Earl does music that he bumps. He's like, no, this is fucking awesome.
You'd be surprised. I went to this show
nice.
in 2019. It was a lot of people there.
Really?
It was
I
a
mean, he
lot
has
of
his
people.
fans, bro. He
Yeah,
has
his
like
fans.
he has a very specific like fan group who like they ride for him.
Yeah.
you
I mean,
know?
I don't think I'd ride for
I
Earl
ride
enough
for
to
him.
go to a concert. But I ride for him musically. Well, I still appreciate every piece he puts out.
I ride for him. It's such a funny saying.
I ride him.
for him.
I ride him.
I ride right on him.
right on him.
Man, Earl was great because he said, "Yo, I'm gonna perform for an hour and a half, and I'm gonna leave." And after an hour and a half, that motherfucker said, "I'm going home. Y'all have a good night. See y'all later."
That's my time.
That's my time.
Hit the exact mark and he was out.
He was wearing Chicago Bulls sweatpants and some flip flops.
What a
He was
guy.
just on stage rapping his ass off.
in the flip flops.
That shit was amazing. Bro.
Some of these people, man, they're just too talented to not make enough music. Like, I want to go to them and shake them and be like, I don't know what you're going through in life right now. Because Frank, his brother died.
Yeah.
And,
Fuck his brother.
Is it-
I'm just kidding.
Who's it, what do you think his name is? Tyler Ocean?
Tyler Ocean.
Franklin Ocean? No, not Frank. I don't know what it is.
His name was
Jeffrey Ocean?
Ryan.
Ryan Ocean?
No, it's not Brian.
I know.
Is Frank
But his
Ocean's
name was Ryan?
Is Frank Ocean's name even Frank?
No.
No, I don't think
It's
so.
like
not.
Christopher.
Is
Man,
it?
what the fuck?
I swear it's like
Where'd
Frank
they get
Ocean's a fantastic stage name.
Where'd they get Frank from?
I
I don't know. It seems,
his last name is Ocean.
His last name's Ocean.
His name is
That's-
Christopher Francis Ocean.
Oh, Frank.
That's
His middle name.
That's a stiff ass name.
That's a
Christopher
very,
Francis
very
Ocean.
stiff name.
Damn.
Francis Ocean? Francisco Ocean?
There's no
Oh,
way I
that's
give
clean.
birth to this child. I'm like, yo, you're going to be a star.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know you're going to be fantastic.
Some people
Picked him up out the womb. Just you're gonna do something.
people
You're gonna
just
piss
have
some
it, man.
people off at Coachella one of these days.
you're gonna
few
piss,
years.
you're gonna piss off a lot of this little baby here. Didn't you have something you want to tell me about a baby, Gio?
About a baby?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's
baby
this,
story?
there's this video that's going viral about this guy yelling about a baby crying on a plane.
Oh,
And he's like, I forgot what he said. At one point, he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna strangle that baby if y'all don't get it to shut up."
No
or some shit.
he said that?
Yeah.
Oh
And
shit.
there's a video, and it starts with him on the plane, and then he's yelling so much to the point where by the time they land, he's still yelling, and they're pushing him off out of the gate.
No way.
hilarious.
It's a funny story. The guy, like
Yeah.
the dude recording him, like at this point, the stewardesses and like maybe I don't know who it is, the pilot. It looks like a dude in a different outfit, like a stewardess in a different. So it must be the
Maybe like a
manager.
marshal or something. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah.
They got someone important there talking to this guy, trying to talk him down, and he's just yelling like, "That baby's been crying for 45 motherfucking minutes." And then they're like, "Sir," he's like, "He's been yelling the whole time." He's like, "Did he pay extra to yell?" And they're telling the guy, they're like, "You're yelling." It's like, "So's the baby."
Oh my god.
Hey, listen, man, I kind of feel for him, bro.
Dude, I
45
was about to
fucking
say,
minutes of a baby crying in a plane?
Man,
It's small. It echoes kind of.
I mean, it's rough, man, but it's a baby, bro.
man, fuck that baby. He's crying for a whole hour.
What
bro,
are you supposed to do,
45
bro?
minutes, almost a Game of Thrones episode of a baby crying, and you can hear the baby
Game of
in the
Thrones
video,
episode.
and the baby's loud. He's not lying. The baby's loud as fuck.
What's the parent supposed to do? Smother it?
I don't know.
I mean,
When in Rome?
they could have prepared a little more for this damn child to be on the plane.
Yeah, they gotta
Sometimes
figure it
the
out.
Motherfuckers just gonna cry, bro.
Take that motherfucker to the bathroom, put him in the toilet, bro. Get him out of here. Launch him straight out of the plane. That's what happens
Flush
to
him
the
out of the
poop.
plane.
Yeah.
Get that baby some NyQuil or something.
You gotta
make him go to
like.
sleep.
What do you? Yeah, I mean that must have been very embarrassing for them.
I think
It
just
is.
flying with a baby in general seems horrible.
It seems
Oh, yeah.
very horrible.
Flying with kids, traveling with kids seems absolutely horrible.
If you don't have a cool kid, it can be bad.
Yeah, you need to have a cool baby because when I went to Colombia, you're on like a little mini plane that's like shaking around, shit ton of turbulence. Yeah,
The last thing you need is a baby screaming.
bro. And I was sitting next to a couple with no. I was sitting in front of a couple with a baby, and they were so fucking nice, and the baby was so chill.
Yeah.
the baby barely cried for like, and then it stopped. It was one of those. That was it on like a 3-hour flight or something like that. 3.5-hour flight, shit ton of turbulence.
I'd be crying more than the baby, man. If that fucking turbulence is popping off.
When turbulence is going on, bro, I get to shaking.
I don't like. I don't like it, bro. I hate it.
That shit's
I
scary.
get queasy, man.
In all honesty, I do feel for the guy because he's saying what we all want to say.
He is, but
Like-
you can't do that, bro.
I
In that
wouldn't do
situation,
that.
y'all think you would have said anything out loud?
Nah.
I wouldn't have
man.
said shit, but I would be like, "Thank you for saying that, guy."
I would have been losing
Because-
my mind, bro. I hate that type of
Bro,
like noise and shit.
You're gonna get kicked out of that airline. You might not ever
Yeah.
be able to fly again.
That is true.
not
Put you
worth
on a
it.
no-fly list, bro. It's not worth it.
Over a baby.
And
over
once
a
they
s-
come and like start talking to you and shit, you gotta like back down.
Yeah, that's
you
when
can't
I
keep
realized,
going.
Okay, I'm walling out a little
He,
bit.
no, he doubled down.
Yeah. Oh, he
No, bring
yeah.
it here.
Yeah.
Bring me that baby.
I'll strangle that thing right now. God damn it.
Yeah. Once they landed, they went to like somewhere in the airport, and it was like 8 people around him talking, and he was still like pleading his case. He was still like, "No, y'all don't understand. That fucking baby was crying."
Oh man, do
Yeah.
you think that guy? I bet that guy probably got like fired from his job, and I hate. That's the thing I hate now about the internet, bro. Like that guy did some shit out of pocket, but I think it makes him a horrible person. No,
Nah.
bro.
Yeah.
But like
He's
that
frustrated.
guy, he's
He
gonna
could've been
get
having a
fucked
bad
over.
day.
Yeah.
He's having a bad day. He didn't do anything that makes him horrible, but you know what's gonna happen? He's gonna lose his job. They're gonna be like, "We saw the video of you online. This is bad representation of our company. We can't have you doing that." Boom.
And guess what he's gonna do now? Yell at more babies. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's gonna remind him of when he got fired.
Exactly, bro.
So now it's fuck all them babies for the rest of his life.
I have nothing to lose, baby. You think
Come here. You're
think-
going out the emergency exit.
that's so fucking funny? I'm gonna
He took
make
my
it a
goddamn
sworn
job.
mission to yell at all the babies, all the misbehaving babies. I'm gonna take care of them. I mean, hey, I don't fucking blame the guy. You're right though. That is kind of fucked up because I
Yeah.
bet that guy for sure had some repercussions. Like
Of course, man.
if that guy had a business or something, you better believe those those Google reviews got
Oh.
But
lit
just
up,
like,
dude.
like I heard that the person. So we talked about the Bud Light trans person campaign thing.
Yeah.
I heard that the marketing exec who supposedly like came up with the idea got fired, and I'm like, bro, that's fucked up, man. I mean, I know it had a negative reaction or whatever, but that person's gonna lose their job for something that's seemingly innocuous. You know what I mean?
fucked
It could be
up.
because it brought negative light to the company.
But it also
guess-
like they're doing a nice thing. Like they knew that some people were gonna get upset. How on earth are they gonna fire the dude for that?
Yeah.
They went out there and they made like a bold statement, and then right when the fucking rednecks got pissed at them, they were like, "All right, you're fired. You're fired, gay man. We got him out of here. Okay, you
You're
guys
fired.
happy?"
It was just funny. They might not have even been gay. It might have just been a normal. It might not have been a
Probably
dude.
just a nice guy. Yeah,
it might
probably
have been.
just,
It might have been a chick.
just a progressive person, probably.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, dude. I didn't know that. I didn't know they fired them.
Yeah.
Did they really receive that much like
I-
negative.
Dude, they got a lot of hate.
But like, because a company's not going to make that big of a decision unless it really impacted something, which it must have impacted sales. But
that's what I think is like people. It probably got passed on through, and people probably didn't pay attention to what it is, and they're probably just like, "Oh, you're gonna have some kid or whatever. I'll sign it, whatever."
Yeah.
And then like the people at the top are like, "Oh shit, this fucking blew back in our face."
Do you know where you saw the ad at? Like,
The trans person ad.
yeah,
I think I saw it on like TikTok or something.
that was the first place you saw it.
I don't remember.
'Cause I
TikTok
don't
or
think
YouTube
I saw it on
Shorts.
TV.
It might have been YouTube Shorts. I don't think it was on TV.
Oh yeah, they didn't think it was going to get bad traction.
Oh, yeah.
If it was on TV, then they'll be like, okay.
But
we're
nowadays,
prepared.
people watch their fucking phones more than they do TV, bro. Like people watch YouTube like Shorts and like
Yeah.
TikTok more than they do their TV.
But the Bud Light target audience, I
Is
don't
on
think they have
TV.
phones.
Dude, yeah, man. And if they do, they're only on Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
And they
on
open their
Facebook.
Facebook like, what the hell is this?
TikTok's progressive enough, they probably thought this will go over very well. People are
Yeah.
going to love that we're doing this. Or they thought, like, our gay allies that we did this now, our LGBTQIA plus allies, they're going to have our back. And they didn't. They don't ride hard enough. They don't
When
ride
it
as
counts.
hard as the rednecks.
Yeah,
do.
bro.
They don't
The rednecks
buy
ride
Bud
hard.
Light.
This is true.
They
When
ride
it-
hard.
When it counts, they're not riding hard. When it
Yeah.
counts, the rednecks, they're there, bro. The rednecks are there.
We
They're
give a light
sticking their
applause,
rednecks out.
but the rednecks, they'll risk their careers, bro. They'll go
Yeah.
out there. I saw a video of a dude. He went into a Walmart and he was throwing around Budweisers because
That's
he
hilarious.
thought it was Budweiser that did it.
Oh,
But
he was throwing Budweisers, not
he-
Bud Lights?
He was throwing around the wrong beer cases.
That's
That is
hilarious.
Bro, he's in the aisle, like, you know, the beer aisle. You open the door, it's all the refrigerated section. He's grabbing every fucking 18 pack and smashing it on the floor. People are recording him. Everyone's staring at this guy. It's like a
Oh my
2-minute long
God.
video. He's smashing them for like 45 seconds. It cuts to another video. He's smashing them in a different area of the store for another 45 seconds. And he just looks mad, bro. And he's getting cans out of the boxes that he's throwing on the floor and chunking them at the people that are recording.
Oh, my God.
And he's
man is
getting pretty
amazing.
close.
It's funny because in his mind, this is justice.
Exactly. And so
It's like he's doing the right thing.
at the end, of course, they arrest him, and he's walking out, and they have, like, it's two cops. They have each of his shoulders or whatever. They're walking him out the classic way. He's in the middle of both of them, and he has his head held high, bro. Like, he just fucking took care of business. Like, he's like
he's
putting
did a
on
tour
for
in Iraq, bro.
I handled it. I handled it, Rock.
I
Kid
handled
Rock.
it.
If Kid Rock could see me now,
If Kid Rock can see me now.
my God, he shed a tear.
Oh, my God.
I always wonder, who do they think they're doing this for? Like, they really think they're taking a stand against this movement. And it's like, bro, you just threw around some beer in a store.
If anything,
Yeah.
you just fucked over an employee's day, and that's all you
You
did.
probably ruined an employee's day.
Oh, people, bro, there was tons and tons of liquid all over the floor. Like,
oh, my God.
and it's beer. How hard is beer to fucking clean up? So this shit's gonna be sticky forever.
And it's going to smell.
Dude, it's like
Oh.
those videos of people who go into convenience stores and they just push over all the fucking racks and they fucking
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so
get
fucked
shit
up.
out of the fridge and just pour it on the floor. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Especially like a gas station.
Oh
Like
my
all the
God.
different items they have there. Someone has to get all of them and stack them back up.
And what if it's small? You fucking push over the beer. Now it's landing in the Kit Kat section.
Oh,
my
dude.
now all the
God.
candy stinks.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
that's true. Yeah, it fucks things up. Like I bet when that
Yeah.
guy was smashing all those beers, all those little droplets were getting on everything.
Everything.
Oh,
so
my
now they
God.
probably have to shut down that whole area like for the day.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, people
Dude.
are wild, man. Like people, they ride too hard, man.
This-
People have to take it easy. Just don't buy the beers.
Speaking of riding hard, what's this? What's been happening with like Cleopatra? I've been hearing people saying some shit about like Cleopatra. I'm out of the loop here. I'm not sure if you guys have heard about
The
it.
Egyptian
Like,
Empress?
yeah, like the Egyptian empress.
Is that the Cleopatra we're talking
Yeah,
about?
bro.
The way you
fucking-
said it was so funny.
Yeah, the Egyptian empress. They're saying
Is that who you speak of?
that they made a documentary of her. I'm not sure if I have the facts right,
But
but
they probably made her white or
They
something.
probably made her
no,
fucking white.
they made her black, and
Oh,
then
thank
people
God.
people are coming out and they're saying that she's not black,
oh, god damn it.
and they're saying that they're blackwashing history. That's what I heard.
oh my
Yo,
fucking
that
God.
is hilarious.
Bro, the lady's from Egypt, man. She's not fucking white.
All right, hey,
She's not fucking
not to,
white.
not to back them up, but she was Greek.
She was Greek?
Yeah, she was Greek.
Oh, she was Greek?
She was Greek.
Oh, then
I didn't-
fuck Cleopatra. Fuck that bitch.
That's a toughie.
Get
She
her
was
the fuck outta
Greek?
here.
She wasn't an Egyptian or she was a Greek born.
She was Greek, and
She was an
went to Egypt.
Egyptian born Greek person.
She was Greek, and she went to Egypt.
So she was born in
Wow.
Greece.
Yeah, she was related to Alexander the Great. I didn't
Son of
know
a
that.
bitch. They might
did
have.
not
She
know
might
that.
be
I
white.
didn't know that either.
She
She
might
might
be
be white.
She might be
been a
fucking
whitey.
white.
She might be, or like how they do in the movies, she's white with a little bit of dirt on her.
Exactly. She's probably white with a little bit of dirt on
They're
her.
all a little bit dirty.
But people
Yeah.
are upset, and I'm like, why are you upset? Like,
Yo,
I get that. Like,
blackwashing is the funniest shit I've
it's
ever heard.
hilarious. I never heard that. When I looked, I was like, what the fuck? I get that people are a little upset, but like, it's a documentary reenactment. Who gives a shit? Like, it's whatever, bro.
Their argument is going to be when they do it, when we do it, it's a problem. So when they do it, it's a problem as well.
So that's why you think people are angry.
And they're probably angry because of a lot of other shit too. But that's probably the main issue.
Just when do we let them vote?
Look, whatever they are,
they go back to the other. They go back even further with anger and issues.
They really do.
yeah, they gotta. If she was Greek, then she's fucking white.
Then they
If
got
it's-
it. They got
If
it.
it's a black person, it's a black person. If it's a white person, it's a white
Yeah.
person. Just represent them properly, like
Exactly.
in the things that you do. I
Yeah.
would say,
I
like in
think
this
people
time.
get upset over trivial shit, man. Like I think we talked about it before, but like with the Little Mermaid being black, like people got upset. Like, bro, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I think it's
A
because
mermaid. It's not even a real thing.
not even a real person.
But it's like like someone like Little Mermaid, they're like up in the air because it's not real.
they can be whatever they want, right?
Yeah.
It's a fish.
Yeah.
If it's Cleopatra though, make her what she is, especially
Yeah.
because of all of like the fucking back and forth of like that they're appropriating this or like people are playing these roles when they're not this or whatever. But if it's like Little Mermaid, then who gives a shit? Make her whatever the fuck you want to make. Make her Asian. It doesn't matter, man.
Man, I did not know she was Greek, bro. That's hilarious.
But that's tough. People have been arguing that she's Egyptian this whole time. How has nobody brought up the fact that she's Greek?
I think that's what people got mad at when they saw that Cleopatra was black in the documentary, like in the thumbnail for it or some shit.
But
I
it's
mean,
always
that
the other
makes
way
sense.
around. It's always Cleopatra being white, and everyone's like, "What the fuck? She's not white. Like,
Yeah.
make her black." And they finally made her black. They're like, actually,
Actually, we're wrong.
and you know what's crazy? We're saying all this. I have no idea.
no
I don't
one
know
knows.
where
one
they
kno-
found out
no.
that she's Greek. I have
Also,
no idea.
No one really knows. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we know, like we have an idea of how she's Greek, but she might have been Greek, but still been like a black person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like and we don't know shit. This was thousands of years ago, bro. We
Yeah.
have no
Yeah.
fucking idea.
Why does this have to be such a fucked up time? Like, it's all motivations. It's all like a different like. It's all motivational. Like, they're not just putting someone in a acting role because they're a good actor. They're putting them there because they're like Hawaiian and they're like in the Lilo and Stitch movie. or
Yeah, it
something
was like
that.
token people, like they have like
Yeah,
a
it's-
token gay person, like a token gay
Yeah.
friend in a
I
comedy
hate that,
show, or a
dude.
token gay friend in a movie. Like it becomes such an ingenuine character that it's like, ah man, like they just threw them in to be ingenuine. Like they don't really represent like a person, like an actual character with like thoughts and motivations and feelings. They're just a token to like capture some portion of an audience out there.
Yeah.
For
They're
sure,
like
yeah.
the embodiment of a movement. Or something
Yes,
like that.
yeah.
Exactly, bro.
They're
It's
like,
like-
yeah, they're gayness. They're
Yeah.
gayness, but like they're not they don't get to
They're
like show
gayness.
off the fact that they're a good actor, or a good character in this movie. They're just
It's
they're
like, no,
there to
you're
be the
gay, so
token-
you're in the movie now.
You're here
you got to say gay things like
You're here
every other line.
Exactly. You're here because you're gay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're not here because you're a good actor.
That sucks.
Don't
That does
don't
suck.
delude yourself.
I hate that, man. I hate all that token shit. We
Yeah,
need
man.
movies with like diverse people, but just good actors. Like just people just
Well-
playing characters. They don't need to be playing like a fucking slave or like a black kid like that's friends with the white kids that's teaching them some shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
movie-
always something like that, man.
Yeah, man, like a movie with like all Asian actors, or a show with all Asian actors, or a show with all or a show with all black people, or all black actors. It doesn't have to be a black movie. It's just a movie, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it has its story, but it just so happens to be a lot of black people in the movie, or it just happens to be a lot of Asian people in the movie. Like it should stand on its own, completely apart from the race. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that's I'm not even worried about that. I'm focused on, is the movie good? Is the story good? Are the characters good? Like who gives a shit about, like, you know what I mean? Like the people making it.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a marketing thing.
Of course, yeah, you're
Definitely
right.
a marketing
yeah,
thing,
no, 100%.
yeah.
You're 100%
I mean, the movies
right.
can be good themselves, but it's like, okay, how do we really market this and hit the point that we really want to hit?
No, you're 100% right, because
Yeah.
like all these blockbusters, look at it. Who are all the like Titanic?
White
all
people.
all white people. Like that was a bad example because it's like because the movie took place in the 20s, right? But you know what I mean. You know what
Yeah,
I
the
mean.
black people were behind the camera.
Yeah, exactly.
They were no, I don't think there was black people on Titanic.
I think
No,
they
I
were
don't
doing a
think so. I
fucked
don't
up job,
know.
weren't they?
I don't
or
think
no?
so either.
No, there was no black people there.
I don't even think the servers and stuff were black on the
It was all
Titanic.
white.
I think
Oh,
it was
so all
all
white
people.
folks.
Yeah, I think it was all white.
Yeah,
So that was a
okay.
bad example, but you guys know what I mean, right?
Ah,
Yeah.
one for the blacks.
At least they didn't die on that boat. Yeah. We all lived, you dumbasses.
We all
all
lived.
these sad rich white people freezing to death in the ocean after they just wanted to go
That's
out.
why
on
I don't give a
stiff-ass
fuck about
boat.
that movie. And in the end, I don't
The
care.
movie's
about that
actually
shit.
pretty good though, man. It was entertaining.
I got to give it a watch.
It's some ugly bitch getting drawn. I'm good.
She's not ugly.
I'm good.
She's cute, bro.
that
she's
big old
good
bitch
enough to
taking
be the
the whole
lead?
door. Man, get off the door. Make some space for Leo.
Also, if there's all that debris, just find another piece of debris.
I know that part's stupid, but
Just swim to another one. He's
I
just
will-
like,
I will
I'll
say-
die right here.
the movie itself is very entertaining, bro.
Oh,
It has high entertainment value. I feel.
I was on a ride one time and they had like a Titanic section. I think it was at like it was like Dreams, whatever the fuck that studio
DreamWorks,
is.
one of those. Yeah,
Yeah, that shit was tight though.
Bro,
it was
I put-
scary as shit. It was pitch black in the whole room. And all you hear is water.
That
I
sounds
think I know the
exciting.
one you're talking about because I
Yeah.
think I went on that one and they have like a little cube that has water that's
Yeah.
the same temperature as it was when they crashed the Titanic. Bro, it's fucking cold.
It's cold.
I put my hand in there for like 4 seconds, 5 seconds. That shit was like numb. It was freezing.
And so you think if you put your nuts in there, the holes would have been frozen?
Oh, them bitches would have been gone, dude.
No more babies for you.
Them
No more
shriveled
babies.
up.
Bro, have you guys been seeing these people do like I know Joe Rogan's one of them. They do like the fucking ice bucket challenge or like 30-day ice bucket. Like they'll fucking have a whole ice bath thing and they'll just dunk in there for like a few minutes each day. It's been
Fuck
like a
that.
huge trend that's like blowing up on the internet.
I think that's good for you.
It's
I think
supposed
it
to be
is
good for your skin. I think it's supposed to be good for something about your system.
So
I don't know. It's like
my-
a good shot.
My question is, would you guys do it?
Yeah.
Like 30,
I've done it before.
30 days, 5 minutes a day?
I've taken ice baths before.
Oh, man.
You've taken ice baths?
Yeah, when we were in
At
high
your
school,
house?
we had an ice bath.
Oh, like when you play baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You just hop
Would
in
you
the
do it
ice
at your
bath?
house though?
I don't want to be buying all that
And
ice.
when
In
you're
your
not
free
forced
time.
to. When
Yeah, in your
when you're
free
not like a
time.
rambunctious teenager. Now you got to do it as like a fucking 25-year-old man,
Yeah, you gotta-
26-year-old
you gotta
man.
let
when,
go
well,
guys.
when I was in high school, I was like, okay, I want to do it to see what it's like, and it felt good as hell. Like that shit feels great. When you get out of it, you feel amazing.
It helps with like the recovery and stuff. You feel?
yeah, and it sends like shocks through your whole body.
That shit feels horrible. That shit feels horrible. I've taken
In the
ice
moment, it's
showers. Like maybe like after a workout, like a hard workout.
Yeah.
That's the least of your concern. Your adrenaline's pumping and shit. Like you don't mind getting in there. And there's other people. It makes you feel motivated. You don't want to be like a bitch and not get in there. But at my house, when I gotta fucking turn the water all the way to cold, when I was trying to take like cold showers,
Oh no.
yeesh, bro, it's tough not to move that shit back. It's freezing.
Cold showers are rough, man.
They're very rough.
They're stupid. I hate them shits.
We live with a nice life with our fucking
We do.
water heaters. We have
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
like I don't want this cold water on me, so I want to wait for it to heat up and then
Yeah.
fucking wait for the water to heat up.
And I get so angry when it's not hot enough. Like when I'm
Yeah.
trying to get in immediately.
I
I'm
need
like,
it
hurry
hot
up. Yeah. Or when my sink takes too long for the hot water to come on. I
Oh
gotta
my
leave it on for
God.
like 30 seconds.
I will walk away.
Yeah. I will
Wait.
too.
I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna wait till you get hot, and then I'm gonna come back.
It's so fucking wasteful. And I flush my toilet all the time for everything.
You know what I was
Yeah.
thinking about the other day? What was probably the worst thing before we had all this nice technology? Washing clothes must have been
A bit.
ass, bro.
It's
One
very
by
hard.
one.
One by
Yeah.
one, you got to get it out on the stone, and then you got to leave that shit out to dry somewhere.
Yeah.
That's tough, bro.
And you, what do you do if your clothes is all wet and you're like, "Fuck, I don't have anything to wear"? You just sit there butt ass naked.
Yeah.
You're like, hopefully the sun dries my clothes quick enough.
I know. And then what if it rains for days on end? There's
Oh,
no
you're
sun.
fucked.
Oh, you're
I
fine.
never thought about that.
How do you dry your clothes?
Yeah, you got to plan this properly. You got to like wash the shit you're not wearing and wear the shit you're wearing, and then vice versa. Like,
They're checking the weather, like, please, can I dry my clothes today?
yeah, and I can't go to work. I'm waiting for my fucking uniform to dry.
It was probably a whole ordeal. Like people probably for like days, you'd have to think about like, when you're gonna do laundry. Like it'd be a whole laundry day. Like the whole day would be dedicated to laundry.
Yeah.
Sucks ass.
Of course, bro.
Yeah, that makes
it
sense.
takes hours to do. Imagine family and people had a lot of kids back then. Dude, 6 or 7, a family of 6 or 7.
Oh my
You're doing
god.
for all the kids, the father of the house, and then you know damn well the guy's not doing it. It's all
Yeah,
up to the
it's all
chick.
the lady.
wife.
It's all the
mom.
lady or her poor little dainty hands trying to get in there and clean it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the kids are doing a bad job. She's like, I'll just fucking do it. Y'all go milk the goats.
Go milk the goat.
Have you ever tried to wash a shirt by hand, just one of them?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's fucking annoying. It's very hard.
It's hard to be thorough.
Yeah, it's hard to be, because you're not getting a lot. Like, then you're just kind of, it's a shirt. So it's like, how do you grab this thing properly and brush it?
You
Like,
got to put it
just
out on
keeps clumping
something.
up.
You got to put it out on something. You got to get the soap and you got to go up and down across
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
rows and cross and just get every little area.
You got to get one of those, like, washboard things.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, I tried doing that because I used to do a bad job when I first started washing clothes, and I wouldn't, like, dilute the detergent enough, so, like, blotches would come out on the shirts.
Really?
Yeah. So stupid, right?
How did you even do
Fix
that?
it for me, washer.
Fix it for me now.
Because I would pour the detergent in, and I guess it would glob up, and like the water wouldn't break it apart and mix it enough in the water.
Huh.
And so I guess there would be like in the water like blotches of detergent that you can't see.
'Cause I
But
don't
once you're
even-
done watching it, you can see it.
I don't even dilute my shit. I just pour it in the little thingy and I just let it go.
Yeah,
You just pour that bitch right in?
yeah, but I don't
Not
put
into the thing. It's like a little part where
It's
it
a
says put the
separate
detergent.
Oh,
Yeah.
mine. I don't know if you can just put it on the. You probably can, but I dump it right in there.
Oh,
You-
see,
you
that's,
can-
your,
like
that's
the
what you're
water-
doing.
You can
The
put it
waterfall
around
that's
the-
pouring out, I'm pouring it in the cup and letting it like
the
overflow,
thing.
and then eventually I'll do that, and then I'll get my hand in there and fucking do like this.
Oh my
Oh, you be
god.
getting
Because
in
I
there.
gotta make sure that doesn't happen anymore. Because it happened to a really nice shirt that I like, and I was really
it got blotched
pissed.
up?
That
It got
sounds-
blotched up, dude.
That sounds horrifying, bro. I'm not gonna lie to
I'd be
you.
angry.
It sucked, bro. It was a really expensive Lululemon shirt. It's like a silky material, and it has like a blotch on like the armpit area.
Oh no!
I was so fucking angry. It's the dumbest material. I don't even know. I can't remember what the name is. Like Cthulhu. I don't remember what the name is.
Cthulhu.
Of the material. It's like a weird
Cthulhu.
sea name.
It's made out of Cthulhu.
It's made out of Cthulhu.
Lululemon makes nice shit. It's just it's expensive, man.
It's too much, man.
It's
We
like
need.
$70 for a pair of shorts, but they're
Bro.
really nice shorts.
I've got ideas, man. I've got ideas for some clothing that can be so
Yeah,
successful.
What's your idea here?
Like, well, first and foremost, what Lulu does with the crotch, they do like a double
So
stitching, I guess.
seam?
Yeah, like
Double
a seam.
seam?
Yes, like a double seam, so that it's not riding up like a thong. It's like, I guess it's like a harness almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like a
yeah, I
diaper.
know
Like
what
you
you
got like
mean.
a diaper on, so it never touches your nuts. There's always like space. It's
Okay.
absolutely fantastic. I don't know why like a cheaper company can't do that. It can't be that expensive. Do it with cheap material, but it's just about the way you sew it.
Yeah.
And then I'm a short guy. Shorter pants, man. It's impossible to find like high water pants for short people.
What do you mean? Like
It's
jeans?
just yeah, like jeans, pants, all that. The only place I found them is Lulu. They'll have like 27-inch or whatever, like 28-inch. If I want them bitches like to my ankles, like I want to show my socks
you want
off.
crop jeans?
I want crop jeans.
You could ditch crop jeans. Do they not look good? Or
They're
just
not,
don't-
bro. I'm sure they're not cropped. They'll show up and they'll be like to like they'll sit like right at my shoe, or something like that.
I have my Dickies, my cargo pants. They crop like they ride high.
They ride real high.
Yeah, they ride high.
I don't know.
See, I have
Maybe
the
I-
opposite problem. I can never find pants that are long enough. Like I'll buy them or like
Y'all are talking to someone that is 6'3", that has had a problem buying jeans for his whole life.
can't be
I
it.
know y'all solutions.
I have the problem because I'm on the other side. I'm too short. And you can't be too tall for. I've seen like jeans that are like 40 length.
Well, yeah, but it's hard to find them in the store.
So then they look too
Exactly.
fat on the rest of you, or
Yes,
what?
yeah, it looks stupid.
Well, it's
like-
because I can't try it out if I want to or some shit like that. I gotta go online and buy it and hope that it fits me. And all that
Yes.
stuff.
These companies got to stop being so exclusive and make good pants. They be making like fucking 38-30 and shit like that.
Bro, it'll be the
like
most
nobody's
goofy
buying
shit.
this ever. Like,
well, this is America, so we probably
Somebody
have
out there.
quite a few people buying
Somebody needs
38,
it.
30.
I'll go to like Levi's and it's like an average, like it'll be like 32, 34, whatever the fuck, and then it'll jump to like 40, 42. And they got like half of the fucking rack is those, and I'm like,
42 is the
bro,
big boys.
that's the big boys.
42 is the big boys.
That's
a
a
couple of
big
big
boy.
boys out there,
A 42? What you said? A 44, 42?
something like that. I
That's
don't
a
know.
fucking monster.
You'd be seeing some crazy ass
Bro,
sizes out there.
44, 42. That means the length is 40. That means he's giant. That
That's
means he's
Shaq.
tall.
That's
he's
Shaq.
tall and he has a belly.
He's Shaq.
That's fucking Shaquille O'Neal,
That's
dude.
Shaquille O'Neal.
He's
right
tucking
there.
his belly in his pants. That's
the
big.
belly in-
And there are
and
people
put
that
the
actually do
belt
that. There are people that really do that shit.
This is true.
They are.
I used to work with a guy that used to tuck his belly in, and you could see like the shape of the belly in his jeans.
Oh, that seems so uncomfortable, bro.
Yeah.
Being that fat must be just the worst.
He was
It
a
must-
big boy.
And it's like, imagine carrying like a 30, 40 pound vest on you all the time. That's what it is, because you're carrying that much weight on you all the time. Your knees are just taking all that weight.
Now, I
Yeah.
wonder if that gives them a good, solid, strong core. Are they
No,
like
they're-
working out in a way, inadvertently?
Nah, they're
like, like let's say like a big dude.
They're 500 pounds with a strong ass core.
Fucking, like play football. Like let's say like a 500-pound dude, and he starts losing weight, and he's working out, and he's walking, and then he's jogging and running and whatever.
Oh, okay.
Once he loses the weight, is he stronger than the average person because he had to carry all that shit?
Maybe
He
his
could
legs
be.
are. Maybe his legs are. His lower half of his body.
Yeah.
Because these big boys, you see them with like big ass calves.
Yeah.
They do
Well,
usually
it's
have like
true.
strong ass calves.
their whole body got to be big.
Yeah.
And it's like, thank God he lost the weight because his knees will be fucking relieved.
Yeah. The muscles look strong, but the
Yeah.
knees, the joints,
They're in pain.
His
Screaming.
knees are crying.
bro.
Yeah,
And I'd be jogging and my knees hurt. I couldn't even fucking imagine.
I mean, they're not good for your knees to do.
yeah. That
Knee-
fucking, they need that Ozempic, dude.
Knees are just such a fucking. Knees
They need that fucking Ozempic.
God.
are just such bullshit, man. There's nothing in there. There's no bones. Just a bunch of cartilage and shit, and it's just
Yeah.
sliding around all the time. That's
Yeah.
why a lot of older people have like knee surgeries and shit,
Yeah.
because there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
It's
Gross.
just a bunch of bullshit.
I don't like it.
Tell you, man, get on the treadmill, 12 incline, 3 miles per hour for 30 minutes.
Is that? I
You'll
always
never
hear
run
that-
again.
Like
I hear that-
incline walking.
Yeah.
Incline walking is really good for you.
But I've
way
heard
better.
the incline walking is bad for your joints.
No, it's way
nah,
better.
man, it's like hiking. Hiking's not bad for you.
That's true.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Ooh, that shit's a workout, bro.
Running is
That
worse
is.
for your joints.
Oh, I want to go on a vacation so bad, man. I've been looking at flights, and these bitches are too expensive.
Where do you want to go?
I'm trying to go to Seattle or Washington.
I was
just
trying to-
had a
that would be
flight
cool.
playing there.
I was trying
Really?
to look for
Yeah,
Seattle.
it's like
but
it's Well,
I couldn't find anything cheaper than $500, bro.
Yeah.
You know the problem
And
is,
there's layovers from Houston to Seattle everywhere.
but I don't mind. If it's
No,
a
I
good
can't find
layover,
any.
I don't mind, right? You just walk out the airport, get an Uber, go to somewhere kind of cool. I don't know, maybe.
I don't
What's
want
the- what were the
carrying all
layovers?
your shit.
What were the layovers for?
Yeah, that's
I don't,
true.
I don't know where it lays over. I think maybe like Denver. If
You
I'm
do
not
have all your
mistaken. I
shit
think
on
all of
you.
them lay over in Denver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's so my girlfriend, her birthday is right around July 4th, and she wants to go for that week. It's fucking expensive during that time.
Well, that
because
is the worst weekend to fly.
Yeah, but she's forcing my hand here, and it's her fucking birthday, so I gotta.
Yeah, you got to do it.
I gotta do this, so now I gotta pay $330 for a ticket to fucking Seattle.
It's only
I mean,
$330.
that's not bad.
I actually thought it was more.
Maybe I'm too used to Denver flights because
Yeah,
they're
you
like
are.
$170. Those are
$330
cheap and nice.
It's not as bad as I thought. It's direct too. The flight you saw.
It's direct, yeah.
That's not bad.
But
Round
some of these
trip.
flights they'll get there at like 11 p.m. though, so that's a problem.
Who gives
I mean,
a fuck?
Still,
I gotta pay for the hotel for the night to sleep in it.
I hate that, but
I don't like that.
330 is not bad.
We're
though,
sleeping in the
man.
car, baby.
Or-
We're
Sleeping in the
renting
car
a car,
tonight.
sleeping in the
You
car for
sleep
the
in the
night.
airport,
You could.
which is not bad.
You could find a nice little
Some-
area.
Some airports, I know our airport has this. They have little places you can go and you can pay, and you pay to sleep in a pod, and you pay per hour, and it's like a bed. There's a bed inside of the pod,
That's pretty cool.
and you can sleep, and they have like showers and stuff. Yeah.
Airports are fun, man. I like to go explore some airports.
I like going to an airport because it's like when you get inside. I like the feeling once you get past security.
Yeah, once you're in
Yeah.
there and they just let you have fun, you can go to the stores and
Yeah,
the food.
Everything pre-security is ass. Like waiting to
Yeah.
get in and then fucking checking in and taking off your shoes because some motherfuckers had to go and blow up the fucking Twin Towers. Now we have to take off our shoes.
Yeah.
yeah, hiding explosives in their fucking shoes. Come on, guys.
Come on, dude.
You ruined it for fucking everybody.
For everybody.
Yeah, they are pretty cool. They are. I need to go to like other places. I want to go see other cool airports.
Yeah, I want to go to like one of those airports in like Asia that has like fucking a whole shopping mall and fucking.
Vietnam, I
laser
think,
tag
right?
and
Don't they
shit.
have a really cool airport over there?
I don't know. I know Taiwan has one of the greatest ones.
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
Asia.
they'll have like fucking amusement parks inside of the airport.
Yeah,
and
bro.
shit.
That's hilarious.
People fucking
Pretty awesome.
People on a fucking amusement ride.
You know,
so
fucking
random.
roller coaster.
A
Ah!
trampoline park inside that bitch.
Oh, that's so cool, bro. I miss trampoline parks. I miss doing fun stuff like that as a kid. We need an adult trampoline park. 18 and up only,
Man.
and they serve drinks.
And you have to sign a waiver.
Yeah, if you get
If
hurt,
you
if you
snap
try to do
your
a
shit-
backflip all drunk and you hurt yourself, that's not our fault.
The problem is they're gonna have a lot of people doing stupid shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
people are gonna be breaking their
Yeah,
legs.
you thought kids were
always.
being stupid. Oh my
And
god.
imagine people drinking
a drunk adult.
drunk
Yeah.
and if you
wrestling
bro,
and shit.
And if you serve food too, they're gonna be puking on your fucking trampolines.
You can't serve the food. Yeah, you can't serve. No, everyone's throwing up. You're right. There's
Yeah.
no
How
way
do
that
you-
can be done.
How do you do it without people? Even at the kid ones, those
Yeah.
motherfuckers are probably throwing up too. The kids
Yeah.
are probably puking.
Bro, I do so poorly with alcohol in my body when it comes to physical activity.
Oh my god.
Like, I tried to go hiking one of the days I was in Colorado and drink some beers. I don't know why I did this.
that sounds horrible.
Bro, I was queasy the whole time,
Oh yeah, man.
son.
What you want to do
Felt
is
awful.
you want to drink the beer after a hike because
Yeah.
it's refreshing, bro.
Yeah.
Before that's like you need a Gatorade before, dude.
I don't know why I did it. I thought it'd be fun to be
Man.
drunk in the mountains.
I recently did a little activity that's known for kids to do,
Mhm.
but I did it at an adult place, and we played putt putt.
Ooh.
And it was
Oh,
in
that's fun.
It was a fully adult putt putt place.
Was it that puttery place?
Yeah,
I went there.
it was a good little time.
My job had like an event there, but they did it like on the first floor. I heard the second floor is the cooler one.
we have a place not far from me. That shit looks fun, bro.
It does look pretty
uh,
cool.
I don't remember what it's called, but we also have. You might be interested in this. We have a baseball place.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's called Dugout or something like
Yeah, I
that.
saw
Home
that.
Run Dugout. And it's like
It looks
cool.
insane.
But it's not real baseball though. It's like
Yeah.
it's virtual. And then
Oh.
they give you something to like mock hitting it. I forgot what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Some kind
And
of
it just hits like a projector.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that place too. I think I saw it on like TikTok or something like that.
I've seen those like with golf and shit, like at Dave
Yeah.
and Buster's and stuff.
They're trying to make more of those little places, and I kind of fuck with it. I'm fucking with this no kids allowed idea.
I like it too.
I like it.
I just like when you go to those places though, it's like the activity is never good. It's always like centered around the drinking, which of course it's a bar, but
Yeah, they got to make their money.
But I want a legitimate mini golf place. Like I don't want like no little bullshit. Like I hit it 3
Yeah.
times. I want like a full on course with like a windmill. Like
that would not exist.
I want different themed like holes and stuff. Like that's cool,
They
man.
have-
But
they
that'll
have
never
something
exist.
like that here, but I don't know where they are. But we have
Puttery was somewhat like that. It wasn't like legit, but it was cool enough. Like I would go again, and they have like a little putt shack place that's downtown.
Putt shack.
Yeah,
I
where
like
it's like
that.
I think it's a bigger venue, so they have more holes and shit like that. But
What we really need, and this I think could work,
Mm.
is a laser tag place where they serve alcohol. Like Laser Quest
That
was
would be cool.
so fucking cool, bro. And it's dimly lit. You don't even have to make the fucking the stuff in there, like the little park.
You are giving adults a lot of leeway here. Bro.
I know you're giving people a lot of benefit.
They're gonna be
out
fucking
here.
and stuff in the dark,
dude. Oh my! Imagine the adults you see going out to clubs on the weekend, dude.
And kids like
put a gun in their hand, put a gun in the dark.
People are gonna be shooting each other with the laser, saying racist shit and stuff.
they're gonna say terrible things, bro. And you're gonna have to go like round them up, like in person, because the kids. It lets out like a little ringer, and it's like, all right, come back, everyone come back, like it's over.
No.
Adults, bro, they'll be drunk out there. They'll just be walking around. Someone will have to go out there and find them.
Someone will pass out in there.
So I think what you could do is you could like turn all the lights on, and then the guns turn off automatically when the lights turn on.
So
they
some people are so annoying. They'll just like wander around.
Yeah.
It's got to be one dude at night who's just wandering around. You got to go find him in the whole little
just drunk
maze.
as shit, or somebody fucking passes out underneath some
I
shit.
just know someone's fucking in there. I just know someo's gonna.
We
fuck
need
in
more
there.
play adult places, man. I need some more play places.
We need some more.
we need some more play
I want to go fuck around and play some laser tag. I want to fucking whatever.
You can still do it at the normal places.
Do some bumper cars or race cars or whatever. That'd
They
be cool.
have mad bumper car places. Not mad of them, but there's still a go-kart place on Highway 6.
Go
Is there
kart's
re-
fun, man.
I gotta go try some of these places.
they
I've
still
been to one of those
exist.
in a while.
And you can still drink there and shit. It's mad fun.
Yeah.
But most important part is drinking.
Yeah, of course.
That's all people want. They want somewhere to go and drink.
When I went to Puttery, I was like, okay, this putt is fun and all, but where is the alcohol?
Where
I
the
need
drinks?
alcohol.
People just
Yeah.
want something to drink, man.
Oh yeah,
That's a good
everything's
time.
an excuse to drink once you hit a certain age. That's
I
all
think-
it is.
Yeah,
when
I
you go
think
out.
so, man. Imagine if you don't drink though. What do you do socially? Like, I understand it's completely normal not to drink, but like, what do they? Do you feel left out if you're like, I don't want to drink anymore?
Yeah.
I feel like if you feel left out, that's a you thing.
Yeah, you gotta feel
Probably.
included. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you're
Not in a bad way, because I get it that everyone else is doing it, but it's like, I mean, you're still there having a good time.
you gotta own it. You're still with people that
Yeah.
you like. Just
Yeah.
make
Yeah,
conversation.
you don't have to
Have
fucking
fun.
drink to have a good time. You could still be there and have a good time.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, like 8 friends meeting up sober and just chit chatting.
That's a good time.
You need out. Well, it is good. It is a good time. It is. No, I hate you guys.
Nah, you can still have good.
No, you can definitely
conversations.
still have a good time, but it's
But
just
it is
it's
more
a strange
fun.
thought because we don't do that. It's
Yeah.
just it's that never really happens.
It's a strange
that
thought
is-
because we don't do that.
Yeah,
very
imagine,
true.
imagine we planned to meet up with like 8 to 10 people, or if I have like a party here, like one of my functions, and I'm like no alcohol,
Oh,
no
that'd be
one's allowed to
weird.
drink.
That
We're
would be
just
very
watching
weird.
the UFC fight, but sober.
People will just be so bored.
Yeah, we're just eating hot dogs and chilling.
But no, I think like knowing the people that we all generally know, I think everybody be able to conversate and like have decent conversations.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you, this is gonna happen. Everybody's gonna walk out and say, "Wow, that was fun. Would have been more fun if we had alcohol.
If we had alcohol, it
Would have been
better.
more fun if we could have took shots or something."
Alcohol it makes everything so much funner,
It makes
bro.
it so much more fun.
Like whenever we drink sometimes on here and I'll listen back to the pod, I'm like, man, you sound like an idiot, but you were having so much fun at the time.
Dude,
It was fantastic at the time.
It elevates our pods, man.
Yeah.
The drinking elevates our pods.
I'll listen and I'll be like, "Man, whatever I said in that moment felt right when it came out of my mouth."
You're just so much more confident when you're drunk too. You're just
Yeah.
saying things. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is what I'm supposed to be saying. And
This
I'm
is
saying
right,
It's
yes.
funny, and I think these guys gonna laugh.
I've thought this out.
And then
quickly
you
in my
say it,
head.
and then no one laughs, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, alcohol's fucking funny, man. Alcohol's fucking funny.
Something else.
Alcohol's amazing.
It's a good note to end on, guys.
Shout out to alcohol.
Drinking your alcohol.
Take a shot for us, y'all.
Take a shot.
Oh.
Bye, guys.